Okay, and to be honest, there's a lot of things you can get away with. You don't have to have the best shot. You don't have to be the one with the most skills. And certain things that you don't absolutely need to be a good soccer player. But in the foundation, in an actual game, there are two things that are absolutely necessary. One is endurance, which we've talked about. We've talked about how endurance for soccer is different than like a cross-country runner. And the second one, which we haven't talked about as much, is first touch. And if you don't have a good first touch, you're not going to be a good soccer player. You're going to get your teammates angry, you're going to lose the ball a lot more, and you're not going to be able to show those things that you may otherwise be able to show if you have time and space. So today we're going to be talking about how to create a better first touch, how to improve our training, and we're going to start with a little juggling.
Floating through the clouds, a light emerges from beneath the sand. Distant techniques seem so far away. Across this universe, she lives another day. I know the reason she stays. I know the reason she's so far away. I know the reason she stays.
Okay, and the problem I have with juggling is that it's not very realistic when it comes to game first touch. You don't receive the ball on the ground, redirect it in a way which you can redistribute to your teammates. So the most logical way to practice that is to have a teammate pass you the ball, somebody that has a similar skill set, and just practice taking a first touch into certain directions. The problem I have with that, and the problem a lot of you will have with that, is that you may not always find a teammate as committed as you or with the same schedule as you. So that's where you get a rebounder, some sort of surface where you can get the ball hit right back to you.
So far away.
Boom. Problem, exhibit A. And the problem I have with most rebounders is that they're often ineffective. And as you can tell right there, there's a little gap of cement right before I hit the benches. So that creates a problem if I hit the ball too much on the ground. I've done examples before when I'm at a wall, but as you can tell, most walls are connected to cement in the bottom. Not only that, but if you use a wall or any surface that's completely horizontal, you're always going to get the same type of pass. You're always going to get a straightforward pass. And you may want a higher pass, you may want to pass with more curve. You want to create some variety. I am officially now in the market to find a rebounder that we can make more drills with. Something that has very little loss of force, which means if I hit it towards it, it comes back with similar force. Because I've seen some rebounders that you kind of hit it and it goes in, it kind of sticks, and then it comes back at you, but not as hard. And in a game, you're gonna receive pretty hard passes. And we're trying to keep it as realistic and as helpful as possible. So that's number one, minimal loss of force coming back to you. Second, I do want it with the ability of having multiple, 2 or 3 modes where I can get one in the ground, maybe one in the air, and certain things that I can practice several, receptions, not only in the ground, but with my chest, with my head, things that you're gonna get in a game. That's number 2, flexibility in the way you receive the ball. And number 3 is I would love a rebounder that we can move around, that we can maybe place right here. We can pass it and then take a first time shot, or where we can create just a ton of drills. And I can make you guys drills that are gonna immediately help you on the field. Because first touch, a lot of you may be struggling with, and you may know all these moves, but you never get to pull them off because you never get to receive the ball the way you want. First touch is critical.
So there are a couple rebounders out there in the market. There's one in specific
I'm gonna contact them. I'm gonna send them an email, tell them a little about us, and hopefully they reply positively and they work with us. Because I do want to start creating drills with you guys that you can immediately apply and you can immediately see the results in a game. Because that first touch for a lot of you is the missing link, and once you get that first touch, then all the other things you're good at, they can start to show a little bit more. So I'm gonna send them an email. As for here, I'm still cleaning the ranch. I'm gonna try to finish by this week, like I said. And remember, this Thursday's Q&A is gonna be on Facebook. So go like my Facebook, go ask me a question, and you have a good chance of getting it answered. That's all for today's video, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.
So far away.